claimed that he introduced Melania to Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. I suspect, Melania conspiracy time, I suspect that Melania has been whispering in Trump's ear. I think she was trapped before.
So, what are the reasons we have to consider this possibility? Okay, I said possibility, but it's a real possibility that Melania was introduced to Donald.
President Trump reportedly exploded in fury after listening to Joe Rogan's comments on his wife and her recent old photos that have been circulating the media. The photos include old photos of her modeling, questionable pictures of her, and the late offender Jeffrey Epstein, and other ones of her in some unknown but scary location with top billionaires. While she was much younger, several claims were made about the initial photos that they were AI-generated. But the latest revelations have quickly brushed off those claims after an AI expert on social media reviewed the pictures Joe Rogan revealed on his show and claimed they were real images.
She's without a doubt the hottest first lady of all time. This lady's hot.
Kennedy's wife
she was pretty.
was a good-looking chick, right?
She was a very beautiful woman, but this lady's hot.
Yeah.
She's
but
hot.
I think Kennedy's...
professionally.
Yes. How old is she? She's a lot younger than Trump.
She's younger than Trump, but she's probably in her 40s.
40s.
And
She doesn't want to be back in the White House again.
no,
I can't
doesn't
believe she
seem like
does.
she enjoyed it.
The White House has been very displeased with this, and reports from the White House seem to have tagged the Joe Rogan show a misleading public hobby, sharing the idea that Joe Rogan has been bought over by the Democrats. But Melania Trump has become more than just a target for the American show host. She has also been targeted by the Russian media. A Russian newspaper has disparaged Melania Trump as Kremlin-backed media speculate about whether the First Lady is behind President Donald Trump's Ukraine policy.
Could be your legacy. This could be your legacy, right? Because he used to be friends with those people. Even though I don't think he was blackmailed, because I think that would have come out when the Democrats were going for him.
Right.
And maybe he was involved in the trafficking a little bit because of the things that he bought and the people that he knew.
Russian state TV has also taken aim at Melania Trump, saying she is responsible for the US president's apparently tougher stance toward Putin, which has seen him pledge more weapons for Kyiv and threaten more sanctions on Moscow. After months of expressing how Trump can serve Moscow's interests, Kremlin propagandists have changed their tone, especially after the US president pledged more weapons for Ukraine and threatened more sanctions on Moscow, a focus for Kremlin. Media in recent days has been Trump's comments about his unhappiness with Putin, as well as his references to remarks Melania Trump made about the Russia-Ukraine conflict. In an article on Monday headlined, Melania Trump's danger to Russia underestimated, Viskilid referred to the moniker given to the First Lady over her alleged significant role in her husband's policy with regards to Ukraine. The paper described how the US president had told reporters how his wife would tell him another city in Ukraine had been shelled soon after he had spoken with Putin. Modified photos of the First Lady with attached Ukrainian iconography on her clothing have formed social media memes in recent days. Pro-Kremlin newspaper Vzglyad said it would be better for Trump to buy her shoes than to sell missiles to Kiev in an op-ed Monday that described the First Lady as a danger to Russia. Russian state TV has also taken a swipe at the First Lady in front of revealing years-old images of Melania Trump, which Russian TV has used before to disparage her. Anchor of 60 Minutes, Olga Skabayeva, described the First Lady as a Ukrainian agent. Skabayeva then outlined UK newspaper reports that she was behind her husband's tougher line on Putin in the clip posted by Russia watcher Julia Davis. One of her guests, Moscow-based political scientist Malik Dudakov, downplayed her role and said that the couple has certain marital problems and doesn't even live with Trump. In May, the White House described claims by political biographer Michael Wolff that the couple was separated as blatant lies and fabrications. Melania Trumpenko's danger to Russia is underestimated. One way or another, Melania is now a symbol of new hope for Ukrainians. Russian state TV anchor Olga Gabia also reported Melania Trump, whom conspiracy theorists previously considered to be a Kremlin spy, suddenly became a Ukrainian agent. Trump said during a meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte in the Oval Office per USA Today that he went home told the First Lady that he spoke to Vladimir today and they had a wonderful conversation, and she sounded surprised before revealing that another city was just hit. While Ukraine has welcomed Trump's pledge for weaponry and Patriot missile defense systems to Ukraine through NATO, Russia continues to bombard Ukrainian cities. Meanwhile, the prospect of peace talks, which Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky suggested could take place this week, remain unlikely amid reports that Putin retains his maximalist demands in the war he started, and it was recently confirmed that First Lady Melania Trump may be the missing piece connecting President Donald Trump to late offender Jeffrey Epstein, as per longtime Trump biographer Michael Wolff. In an interview with Joanna Coles of the Daily Beast podcast, Wolff claimed that Melania was very involved in Epstein's network of friends, which is how she first encountered Trump. She's introduced by a model agent, both of whom Trump and Epstein are involved with. She's introduced to Trump that way. Epps knew her well, Wolff stated, according to reports. Trump and Melania crossed paths in September 1998 when she was assisted in her immigration to the U.S. by ID models founder Paolo Zampoli. Politico said Zoli was connected to Epstein and is now detained co-conspirator, and ex-girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, in shocking audio recorded by Wolff. Epstein claimed that Trump enjoyed mating his buddies' spouses and even started sleeping with Melania on his Lolita Express. This comes just after newly disclosed federal filings show that Elon Musk gave President Trump's super PAC $5 million and congressional Republicans $10 million during the same period, when he was experiencing a very public meltdown over the president's one big beautiful bill. Onlookers have interpreted it as a sign that the Tesla billionaire was vacillating between taking shots at Trump and making conciliatory moves designed to mend their fraying relationship. Last year, Musk went all-in on Trump, MAGA, and the Republican Party, engaging in an unprecedented spending blitz designed to see the former reality TV star return to the White House. Musk was successful in that gambit, but the relationship between him and his gold-haired buddy has since soured after briefly leading the Department of Government Efficiency, a quasi-agency designed to shrink the federal government. Musk began having problems with Trump over provisions in his spending bill that threatened the EV industry and, Musk's Tesla. At the end of May, Musk formally left the administration in a swirl of controversy while also sporting a mysterious black eye where he claimed his son, 10, had socked him in the face. Politico notes that Musk's contributions to Trump and the GOP took place not long after the blow-up between him and the president, when Musk accused Trump of being in the Jeffrey Epstein files. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of politics, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace.